And if you can tell us one favorite thing of yours. Okay, so I'll go first. My name is Janessa. You can call me Jen. And my favorite color is blue. Okay, so let's have, okay, let's go around. Let's have, make sure we have all our names. Okay, Amy, can you tell me your name, grade, and one favorite thing?
My name is Amy. I'm in grade 5. And my favorite thing is anime/manga. I especially like Demon Slayer and Toilet Bound Hanako-kun.
Oh, very detailed answer. Wonderful. Is it your first time in a debate class?
Yes.
All right. Beautiful. Let's have the next person go. Jerry.
So my name is Jerry. I like to read anime, read manga, watch anime, and play video games.
Mm. And what grade are you in, Jerry?
Grade 6.
Grade 6. Okay.
And it's not my first time in a debate class.
Beautiful. Okay. Whether it's your first time or not, welcome to all of you. And even if it's not your first time, there's always something new to learn from other people. Every time you're in a different class, you learn from other people you're with. Okay, good. Let's have the next person. All right, Jennifer.
Hello, I'm Jennifer.
Hi.
I'm in grade 5, and I like to read a lot of books.
Good, beautiful. And is it your first time in a debate class?
Yes, it is.
Beautiful. Thank you, Jennifer. Okay, how about Kenneth?
Well, my name is Kenneth. I'm in grade 7, and my favorite color is blue.
Good, me too. Is it your first time in a debate class?
Yeah.
And I wanted to make sure that we have all our names up here. So let's see. All right, so if you don't have your name, can you change it to your name so I know what to call you? Okay, so let's have, okay, help me out here. Okay, what's your name? Okay, let's move on to, okay, Feng Fei.
My name is Feng Fei. I'm in grade 6, and I like to play the violin.
You like to, sorry?
I like to play the violin.
Beautiful instrument. Is it your first time in a debate class?
Yes.
Wonderful. Good. And how about Crystal?
My name is Crystal. I'm in grade 6, and I like art and math.
Can you say that one more time? Or turn your mic up just a little louder so I can hear every word.
I like art and math.
Art and math. Nice.
Sorry, the screen is getting kind of slow. Can I turn off my camera to see if it gets better?
Sure, and then turn it back on when you can. Thank you. All right, so Crystal, is it your first time? Beautiful. This is very nice. See, first experiences are what we remember, right? The first time you ever went, to on a roller coaster or something that's very memorable. Okay, Brian. What grade are you in, Brian?
My name is Brian. I'm in late grade 6. I enjoy waking up early, and in terms of trial class, no, this is not my first time.
Okay, beautiful. Waking up early. Good. What time did you wake up today?
6.
Wow. Good for you, Brian. All right. You got that morning energy. You can give me some next time. Beautiful. Okay. Now let's see. Kaylee.
My name's Kaylee, grade 5. I like art, reading, and anime.
Reading, art. Wonderful. And is it your first debate class?
Yeah.
Nice. And Tessa.
Hello.
Hi, Tessa.
Hi, I'm Tessa. I like swimming. I'm in grade 6, and I've done debate for over 3 years.
All right. Wonderful. So I just want to make sure that I have not missed anybody. Oh, Mr. Michael. How about you?
I will be okay. Just listen to you guys.
Oh, okay, no problem.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure,
I'm gonna
sure.
I can save the time to the students, right? But
Okay.
but I think there's one who you miss, Li Heng. Li Heng.
Yes, I wanted to, I sent you a message, Li Heng, yes. Can you help me? Okay, I will try to see if I can spell it. You can help correct me, okay?
Liheng. Liheng.
Li Heng. Okay, beautiful. Thank you. And what grade are you in?
I am in grade 4.
Oh, all right. Welcome. And thank you so much for being the first person to turn your camera on. That really gave energy to the class. Thank you. And what is something that you like to do?
I like playing games. I like playing games. I like playing games. I like reading.
Okay, yeah, playing games and reading. Is it your first debate class?
Yes.
Beautiful. All right. Okay, welcome everybody. I know, especially for people who's never had a debate class, you know, new experiences, you know, maybe you might feel a little bit nervous, but it's fine. Okay, we're all here to learn. It's not a competition. Debate really, okay, why don't you tell me what is a debate? Okay, what does that word mean, debate? Amy, can you help us out? Can Jennifer help us out? What does debate mean? What's that word? Can you hear me, everyone? Jerry.
Yes.
So, okay, let's think about the question. What is a debate? We're all here for that, right? What does that even mean? Tessa, Tessa, thanks for raising your hand. Tessa, are you there? Okay, I know it's tricky to do it online because we don't always hear each other. Our connection's not always perfect. But Tessa raised her hand. Where's Tessa? Hello, Tessa. Tessa.
I think she got an internet issue, right? Internet issue.
All right, no problem. Okay, so Mr. Michael said before that it's when you argue. Now, normally when you're, say, at school and you're with your friends and you argue, well, that might, not be the best thing to do. Although sometimes you may need to because maybe you don't agree with that person. In a debate, you also argue, but when you argue, nobody's gonna, take it personally. That's the first thing, right? It's just telling people how you feel, your opinion. So you want to argue and share your opinion, just like your favorite game. Some people might think, I don't like that game. And then you tell them, but this game, it's just so much fun, and you can play with your friends, you can go to different levels, you can change the background. You give them reasons why they should play the game, right? You try to convince them. Tell them why. Say why you should do something. Give reasons. That's the basic definition of a debate. When you have two groups or two people, one says, I agree, the other person says, I disagree. Okay. For those of you who've been in a debate, what are some things that you need to do? Okay, so somebody told me, I think it was Tessa. Oh, Tessa is raising her hand again. Okay. Hi, Tessa.
Hello.
Hi.
So a thing that you need to do in debate is you have to roadmap and you have to refute.
Can you say it louder or move closer to your mic here?
Yeah, sure. So
Better.
something that you need to do in debate is you need to roadmap and you need to refute the other team.
Good. So in other words, for the class, how can we explain that? Roadmap and refute. Okay, refute means to disagree. And roadmap could mean that you plan, right? A road, right? You look at a map and you see which direction you're going. So you plan your points or plan your information.
Oh yeah, and then you also need points.
Thank you. Okay, make clear points. Okay, and we'll go into it step by step. We'll just take it one step at a time. Okay, so in a debate, people who debate, and you've all actually been debaters in real life, even if it's not in a class, because how many of you have siblings? Okay, some of you do, right? Do you always agree with your siblings? Right? Sometimes you don't. Maybe your siblings want to watch this TV show, but you want to watch a different TV show. But there's only one TV right now. Right? So you have to say, well, but this show is better. So you've all been in a debate. Maybe you just didn't call it that. So this is where you use examples like, oh, for example, right? You want to use evidence, which basically proves your opinion, and information, facts about your opinion. anytime we say argument, it just means your position. So whether you agree or disagree, that's the main idea. Okay. And even when you don't agree, do you yell at the person and say, oh, I hate you? No, because you want, part of being a good debater is to say, well, I'll still listen. I don't have to agree, but we have to be respectful. Okay. So just because you don't agree, you don't have to get angry. It's okay to have a different opinion. And so this is where the listening, it's not just talking, but it's the listening, right? We also need to listen to what the other group says and think, do we have counter arguments? Can we say, no, actually, I think it's this other way. So be calm, speak clearly, and have a good attitude for fun and for learning. Okay, we're all here to learn. I'm here to learn from you as well. Okay, it's my first time meeting all of you. And there's something special about you that I don't know about yet, right? That's something you can share with me. This is how I learn from you. So really the goal is to convince the other group, but be respectful. You can agree, disagree, but why? You have to use examples to explain. And everyone needs to participate, because if we don't participate, then we lose out. See, sometimes in life, you might have to do something that you don't like or you're not comfortable with. But if you don't do it, are you ever going to be comfortable? No. How do you become comfortable with something new? By doing it, right? By participating, by saying, okay, I will try it. By doing that, then you can learn to be comfortable. So, how to be respectful, we'll talk about that in a little while. This is where we can use some language to keep it respectful. Okay, so because we have different grades in the class, I will try my best to put you in groups that are with other people who are similar in age. Okay, so that's why I asked all of you here. Okay, so we have Amy. Put it in the chat. How about that? Okay, so let's say group A. We have, okay, Amy. Who's another person in grade 5? Okay, Jennifer. Kaylee. Okay, that, because of different groups, we want to give everybody a chance, and we want to make it as even as possible. I'm not sure how it'll turn out, but let's figure out the groups. Okay, so group B, how about we have, okay, we can put, who was the person here? Was it Tessa? Yeah, okay, we'll put Tessa, Kaylee, how about that? Group B. And we can have, how about Lee Hung join Kaylee, and we can put Tessa here. Okay. All right, so let's see, Brian, Crystal, Dang Fei, Jennifer, Jerry, Kenneth. Okay, so Amy, we got Jerry,
Not yet.
Can you see on the settings we have the function, Cody? You are the host. Can you?
I'm checking now.
Okay, they're taking too long. That's fine. We just Jennifer, Miss Tran, we just continue the class, do whatever we have now, because the time limit in the future we figure it out. Okay.
okay.
They can chat each
So-
other. The group, they can privately Zoom chat to each other.
Okay, yeah, because normally if we can do breakout rooms, all right. So if Cody can continue to search for that function, that would be great. In the meantime, we can, okay, why don't we just have a whole class debate right now while Cody can help us figure out the breakout rooms. Okay, so some of you said you enjoy reading. And some of you might not enjoy reading as much. Okay, so let's have a quick conversation. Should students get summer reading in July and August? Why or why not? Tessa's hand is up. Thank you.
Well, I think that we should have it because in the summer, especially since now it's Corona time, usually we can't really go travel much. So then it can keep us entertained and also keep us productive during the summer.
Right. Okay. Thank you. So I'm just taking notes here. Reading keeps us entertained because we can't travel this summer. Excellent. Thank you. See, thank you, Tessa, for that. She said, why? Because reading entertains us. That's why. And she backed up her argument with because we can't travel this summer. This is why. So she made it stronger. Okay, excellent. What about if you think no? Does anybody, and for the sake of debate, we need to at least have some people pretend to say no. This is how you have a debate. Okay, so why not? Okay, let's have, okay, let's imagine. Okay, what do you think, Jennifer?
get summer reading because
Or no, if you don't think it's a good idea, that's fine. You can say, nah, summer is, you know, a break, right? Why should we get summer reading? It's supposed to be a break. Summer is a break. So we shouldn't get reading homework or summer reading from school, from our teachers, right? That's a reason. Here's an example. Okay, any other ideas to add? Okay, we'll give each other a moment here. Okay, so is anybody familiar with Time magazine? They have a wonderful section on debate that you can look at a little more after class too. See, they call it a debate, but really it's an opinion, right? You explain why you like something, why you don't agree with something. So here's what some other people said. And you'll see from the example how people explain their answer in an example debate. Okay, so yes, you're on break, but it doesn't mean you shouldn't learn. Let's have, can Brian help us read this?
You're on a break, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't learn. Books can teach you anything and everything. You can learn new words or get inspired to create your own book.
That's right. And this is from real students who sent in their responses to the magazine. This is Alexandra, and she's 10 years old. Okay. And let's have Kenneth help us read this.
Summer vacation is usually 3 months long, which means there's a long learning gap before the next school year. This time can be used to read and prevent learning loss.
Ah, that's true. So you see, people explain, they say yes, and yes, because. Okay, and then there's more here that say yes. Okay, and then here's some people say no. That's all right, Brian. Thanks for participating. Okay, how about Kaylee?
If summer reading became mandatory, kids would only read because they're forced to. Forcing kids to read during the summer would definitely not help them form a lifelong love of reading.
So this is Michaela saying that, yeah, if you force them, then they might just hate it. Okay, she's got a point, right? As long as you can explain why, then it's okay. All right, and let's have one more person. How about okay, Li Hung, can you help us read this one? Or actually, yeah. Actually, sorry, this is, let's find something that relates more to you. Okay, you're in grade 4. So you're about 10, right? Okay, so here we have somebody who's 10 years old. Who thinks this? Okay, this will connect a little bit more with maybe what you might think. Okay, can you help us read that, Lihan?
kids have activities planned for the summer, such as sleepaway camp and day camp, so they won't have time for extra reading. Natalie Botchner, 10 Bronx, New York.
Thank you. So again, right? It's okay to say no or yes, but every person explains why. And you can have a lot of any topic that you have, you can pretty much debate about. It's the breakout room. Okay. So why don't we just have a class discussion then? And because normally you would have a chance to you could send messages to maybe another person or send messages into the chat. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if there's, okay, so here's another example of another debate. Okay, before we look at other people's opinions, let's have you talk about it. Okay, should people, okay, what if they said, okay, every time you recycle, you get $1. Do you think that's a good idea? What type of reward? Okay. You're thinking, okay. Would it matter whether it's, okay, $1 per item? $1 every time. Would that be a good idea, Kenneth? What do you think? No, because I think it's too much for one item. Too much money, $1. Okay, what if it's 50 cents? Is that better? Okay, 10 cents. All right. Okay, so if you, all right, this is interesting. So what if, okay, what I mean is if you recycle, so if you've recycled 10 things, then you get $10. Do you think that's a good idea? Or should recycling just be, you recycle whatever you want, you know, as much as you want, but you don't get any money for it? Okay, Kaylee, all right. Can Kaylee, can we at least use our microphone, even if we can't use our camera? Thank you, Kaylee.
Yes, because it encourages people to recycle and can stop climate change and help the animals and stuff.
Okay. Okay, does anybody, okay, let's look at Kaylee's point. Okay, do we agree or disagree? Oh, wonderful. Let's see who it is. Okay, Fang Fei, thank you for raising your hand. Okay, do you agree or disagree?
I disagree because this way people will only depend on money to recycle, and it won't be something that they actually want to do for a better planet or a better environment.
Thank you. Okay, I disagree because people will just recycle to get money and they won't think about the environment. All right. Okay, let's look at, thank you, Fang Fei, for that point. Let's look at that and think, do we agree or disagree? Anybody else? Okay, what if we did have a program like this? Okay, so they say, fine, we're going to give you $1 for everything you recycle. And then some people think, okay, well, then that means I could just go to the store and buy more plastic things so I can recycle more and get more money. Would that be a good idea? Right? So people think, instead of $10, I can get $100. I just need to buy more, right? Buy more plastic bottles, plastic bags, plastic everything, paper, so that I can get more money. Do you think that would help the planet? Would you agree or disagree with that? Okay, to help everybody participate, I'm gonna invite all of you to say at least something today. All right, so let's have, how about, who have I not called on yet? How about Crystal?
I agree and disagree because I feel like I agree because if people would recycle more, but then I feel like it's too much money given, like maybe $1 if you recycle 10 things. So I'm not too sure which side I'm on yet.
Okay, thanks for that. Sometimes we're not quite sure. And this is why, see, in a debate class, ideally, if we could be in small groups, there will be different opinions in, say, group A. But as a group, you will come to one decision together as a group. Either yes or no. And then you can argue with the other team. So yes, sometimes these are not easy decisions, but this is why in a group you can all decide together. Yeah, okay. So let's see what other people are saying here. Okay, so she's got lots of bottles that she can recycle. Okay, so here's someone who's saying, yes, it is a good idea. Okay, let's have, who can help us read here? Okay, Jennifer, can you help us read here what Connor thinks?
People should be rewarded for recycling. San Francisco, California has a program that rewards recycling. San Francisco has one of the highest recycling rates in the United States, while Chicago, Illinois doesn't enforce recycling laws enough, and it has one of the lowest recycling rates in the country. By rewarding recycling, many cities would be cleaner.
So this person is looking at comparing numbers. See, again, it's going back to what we said before. Having examples, using evidence. So if that person has a number, they might even put that in 50%, 20%. But the main thing is to make your position stronger. Okay, so let's see a no here. Let's have Kenneth, can you help us read a no?
No. Even though people don't recycle enough, those who know that the reward is having a cleaner environment for future generations generation. What can be more rewarding than this? Rewards will only encourage people to buy more disposable items rather than take the right steps to reduce the amount that they're producing in the first place.
Thank you. So here, this is a no. Right? So isn't having a cleaner world enough of a reward, right? You want to live in a world where there's less climate change. So that should be the biggest reason, not money. In fact, money will make people buy more. And so they can recycle more, yes, but they're also buying more in the first place. So have you seen the recycling symbol? Usually the three things, right? Reduce. Okay, who knows the three things in recycling? The triangle. Have you seen this before? It's like a triangle. Recycle. Who knows it? Right? Recycle is only one. Kenneth. What are the three things in the recycling triangle? Kenneth?
Reducing, the recycle, and the reuse.
Thank you. That's it, right? So you want to reduce, not just buy more so you can recycle. That's not the point. Reduce first, right? So that's the main idea of that argument there. And now she's saying yes. Okay, this is Elizabeth. Okay. So, Fang Fei, can you help us read this one?
If people get rewarded, they will recycle more. A good example of this is deposit return schemes, which pay back a small amount of money when customers return an item. According to the United Kingdom's Environmental Audit Committee, countries with deposit return schemes have a much higher rate of recycling than any other countries.
All right. So they're all, but we also need to see the bigger picture. I mean, when they say, yeah, people recycle more, but are they using more, right? So the more plastic you use, okay, you're going to recycle more because you have more to recycle. But are you reducing, right? So these are things we can think about to see the big picture. But when you do a debate, you're not going to be able to say everything. You want to listen to the other side so you can think of a counter argument, which is, no, I don't agree because of this. Okay, let's switch gears here and do any of you have a suggestion for a topic?
Miss Tran,
Yeah.
I have an idea. Do you have a short, quick video of a real debate running, either from your previous students or YouTube or global competition? Because most of them, they are first time for debates, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you can share a small video you have, I don't know, is that, because most of them, they don't know even the structure of a debate, what's in the competition, what they do, team yes, team no, right? Winning, because we can use the rest of a few minutes to show them a quick real debate about right?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
If some of them come back join your future ongoing classes, now we definitely want to have a break room. They said they can more like
yeah,
a
that would
real
be great.
debate.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I know still in person would be better, right? Because that's all, communication, debate, all in person the best way. But this, now we have challenging on Zoom online, but we do our best. Maybe I think some students want to say real debate or even word winning or from your students or whatever. You have one, Miss Tran?
Yeah, I found one on grade 5 debate.
Okay.
So if I can
share screen.
I might need Cody to help me do the share sound as well.
No, the sound if you just YouTube, right? YouTube, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that will be okay with sound.
Okay, can you tell me if you can hear it?
Sure, go ahead, you can play. So far, no sound. You can, yeah, if you can turn on the volume a little bit louder, the volume.
Can you hear it?
No.
Yeah, there's a share sound. Okay, I think it's right here. Okay, good. We don't, I think, okay, let's, okay, so this is just an example.
Okay.
Okay, I won't show you the topic. You can all listen to the debate and then tell me after. Here's the question to think about when you're listening.
Cool.
What is the topic of the debate? What are they debating? And what is the position? What do they agree or disagree? Okay. Oops, they already showed you. Okay.
You need to have nutritious meals at school than just eating hot potato chips or hot Cheetos.
I disagree with you, but my opening statement is yes, it should, because don't your kids get tired of eating vegetables? And they probably just want some potato chips or curly fries or hamburgers.
Can everybody hear the sound?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't want to eat unhealthy food all the time because I heard 1,000 or how many kids get overweight, and it kind of makes them really sad and get mutilated by them.
Well, it says on debate.org, $1,000 are spent on fast foods every year, so why should it not be at school?
Well, healthy eating is important to you and your body. You can have great muscles, and you can also just like jog or run or just go play with your friends and just talk about like what you ate during the day and how you ate that food.
I kind of agree with you. They should go eat something that's healthy, but they're probably just going to get tired of eating healthy food. They're just going to be like, oh, I don't want to eat any healthy food anymore. I'm just going to go up to eating fast foods now.
But when you eat healthy food, on debates.org it says they get energy, and it sharpens kids' moods and minds and lets them have a great day and not let them be sad about anything.
I mean, I agree with you, but I disagree with you. It's not like a potato chip's going to do anything. It's not like it's going to kill you. It doesn't have that much fat, but you can eat like a bag of potato chips a day.
I mean, I kind of agree with you, but I also disagree because you can go walk in a park and have some fun, or you can go swimming or anything you want to do, and you can go play soccer if you have a favorite sport you like to do, or play volleyball at the beach or something.
I disagree because, well, what if there was no more vegetables in the world? What else could we eat? The only thing we could probably eat was like probably fast foods, because those are the only things left in the world.
Well, maybe if you don't want to eat the food at the cafeteria the lunch lady gives you, you can just pack your own lunch and just eat something healthy like a turkey or ham sandwich, or get some pineapple or something.
I agree with you, but I kind of disagree, because what if the person's not there, they're getting ready for school, but their mom packs them like a lettuce sandwich or a ham sandwich. They don't want to what if they're allergic to lettuce?
Well, they can probably overfear that. They can eat they can eat type of fruits that they're not allergic to, or if they don't really like it, they can eat types of ham and like turkey or something like that if they like it.
I agree with you. They can eat vegetables, but did you know that if you eat like meat from burgers, it'll give you muscles.
Well, yes, it can give you muscles, but also if you just stay in that healthy and like eat healthy foods, yes, it'll give you muscles, but also it will sharpen kids' moods and let them have a good day and not a bad day.
I disagree with you, because how is it going to be a bad day if they just go out and eat like curly fries or something like that? They could drink something with it. Like I agree with you kind of, because they could drink like a smoothie, like a strawberry smoothie with it, but that's not going to do anything. That's just going to make them healthier.
Well, my closing statement is, in my opinion, I don't think schools shouldn't have fast food. So remember, I guess you guys can always eat something healthy like another day and just not eat potato chips and sitting in front of the TV or eating ice cream.
In my opinion, that we should have fast food at school, because why are you always seeing those advertisements on TV about food that they're probably just persuading you to eat fast foods instead of just eating those healthy foods.
Yeah.
Okay. So I hope.
I like the boy. The boys are so funny. A bag of chip a day that won't hurt you, and the meat from the burger. The meat from burger will give you muscle, guys. Do you wish the meat pad in the burger give you muscle? I'm gonna go have it every day. The boy is so funny. He's always saying, I agree with you, but I disagree. I agree with you, but I disagree. A bag of chips will not hurt you, Li Hong. You heard that, Li Hong? Guys, don't go eat a bag of chips a day, okay? That's so unhealthy. That's making me laughing. Very nice one. Very nice.
Yeah, it made me laugh too, Mr. Michael.
Yeah, it's so funny.
But okay, let's look at both sides of that argument. I saw Brian send a message here. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Brian, can you say your comment with your microphone?
I think Brian left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll pretend I'll be Brian then. Okay, Brian says, I don't. So the boy in the debate says, you can eat burgers and get muscles, and then the girl. So Brian thinks, oh no, you can't get muscles without exercise. Okay, this is a good counter. This is what we call the counter argument, meaning you look at someone else's argument and you say the other way. You argue the other way. Okay. What else did they say in that debate? What do you remember? Fang Fei, can you help us? What was something you remember from?
The boy said, like, if they didn't like eating the cafeteria food, they wouldn't have food to eat. And then the girl told him that he could pack something that he likes to eat. And I agree with the packing a lunch that you want to eat, because if you're hungry for the whole day and then you come home and eat 5 plates of something you like, it's gonna be bad for your health.
Okay. Okay. Who disagrees with that? Okay, what else can we say about that? So Fang Fei does agree that we should pack lunch because we might not like the school's food. Okay, that's fair. But what if all you pack are chocolate chip cookies? Would that be okay? Would that be a good idea? Okay, I'm gonna start inviting people to participate. All right, Amy. What do you think, Amy?
Can you give me a second? I'm still thinking about it.
Okay, so I said that, okay, so Fang Fei remembers from the debate that if you pack a lunch and if you don't like the school's food, no problem, right? You have something from home. But what if all you packed is chocolate chip cookies? You think that's a good idea?
Then what would be the difference between the lunch
Right.
and the school lunch?
Right. So would you agree or disagree? Okay, so if we have a statement like this, we can, okay, let me just share my screen for a second here. Okay, so we'll just go back and forth, okay? So if you say yes, students should be able to eat junk food at school. Now the school, what they're asking is, should the school sell you junk food? Okay, so yes, the school should sell junk food at the cafeteria. Because the boy says, because students get tired of eating healthy food. Okay, what did she say? What did the girl in the debate say? Or what's your opinion for no? No, the school should not sell junk food because Jennifer? Tessa? Okay, so when I call on you, can you turn your microphone and help us share?
For a second.
That's all right. Okay, so let's do a counter argument. So no, the school should not sell junk food because why?
It's unhealthy, and usually school food is not very like cooked properly or like prepared properly, and that's why kids usually get sick from school junk foods.
Okay, so that we can add here. Yes, because school food is not always cooked properly. So students should be able to eat junk food. Okay. All right. Okay, then one last thing I would say is, no, the school should, what is the job of a school, right? To teach students good habits. The school should have healthy food because students get enough unhealthy food, maybe from home or from their friends, right? So the school should be responsible to give healthy food because the school wants to teach students good habits.